Alright, so we're going to find our way to the power plant. Top Gun Productions just asked the following. He says, I'm a longtime fan from when you did Heavy Rain. After playing Alan Wake, will you consider going and playing the Alan Wake DLC in Control? Sorry if I'm repeating the question. I mean, I've already answered the question. I'll answer it again. I'm interested in it. I think, and I haven't confirmed this, I'd have to look into it. I think I own the Alan Wake DLC for Control because the person who had gotten me Control a year or two ago bought me the whole season pass. Like, they were interested in seeing me play the deluxe stuff in the game. Sadly, I never really got around to it because it wasn't well received by my audience, which I don't understand. I thought Control was a great game. I didn't like the combat, but I thought the story elements was really good, and I really enjoyed doing this, you know, reading all the documents and finding out the story of the game. So it was actually disappointing to me that I liked it more than my viewing audience did. And I told everyone I would go back and do those DLCs, and really no one ever really asked for them when they came out. I just kind of skipped them because there was no real desire for them. But if I do own them, then I would consider it. I don't know if I do. I have to confirm that, if that DLC was included in that version of the game that was bought for me, because I'm pretty sure it was like the whole digital deluxe with the season pass and everything included version. So if so, then yeah, maybe I would consider doing it, especially because supposedly the Alan Wake DLC for Control is kind of a pseudo-sequel to Alan Wake that ties in the events of Alan Wake with the Control universe. And some people are even saying that it's basically like a lead into Alan Wake 2. So I guess we can see. I don't know, but I'd be interested in it. So if you guys, if anyone has played it and knows more about it, please send that info my way. I'm interested. Okay. James has sent me $1.50. Says, what do you think of the Quake soundtrack with Trent Reznor? I love it. I love the Quake 1 and Quake 2 soundtracks. I think Quake 2 is the best, but I do love those soundtracks. I think they're great. Carlos says, I don't mean to knock people. I hate it when people in the audience will actively crap on a game that they don't like you streaming. I hear ya. Because here's the thing. I know not... Oh. Oops. That was a complete mistake. I know that not every game works for every audience. Oh! I know that not every game works for every person out there in every audience. For example, there's a saying, right? And the saying is, you can please all of the people some of the time. You can please some of the people all of the time, but you cannot please all of the people all of the time. It's just not possible. And I've come to understand that over the years. Some people have not. Some people, you know, they think, oh, why doesn't Phil only play stuff that's entertaining to us or whatever? It's like, that's not how it really works. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't always be playing something that everyone likes. And for me, I don't know how to do this. I think there's got to be a way to turn the power off. There's got to be a way to turn the power off or approach this from the other side. So anyway, for me, I really like Control. And I did have people in my audience that liked it. The majority of my audience didn't. That doesn't mean there's not a place for it in my streams and my content. It just means some people will be upset when I'm playing something they don't necessarily like. You know what I mean? I wish more people would have an open mind, because there are some people who have this mentality that I must be at every one of Phil's streams. If he's playing something I don't like, I'll complain. It's like, but wait a minute. Come on now. Look how much stuff I do, right? And how can you possibly say you're going to like every single thing? You're not. I'm such a variety streamer that, you know, I'm not going to always be playing a certain thing that you guys enjoy. And I know that. You know, maybe you like RPGs. Maybe you like action games. Maybe you like fighting games. And I play them all. But I can't always be playing the same kind of game at all times, you know? And I thought that Control was a really good narrative. And I really enjoyed that it was like the TV show Fringe that I used to watch. And, I honestly wish that people would have liked it more, because I probably would have done the DLCs if my audience had wanted more of it. And in very real terms, you know, I love Alan Wake. It's a game from 11 years ago I really like. I'm playing it again right now. I'm enjoying myself playing it again right now. I would love to play a DLC that somehow ties this into Control and maybe gives us a modern take on spin on everything. But again, I know if I do that, not everyone's gonna like it. You know what I mean? Damn, he exploded. He electrocuted himself. Did you see that? He fell into the power line. And it actually downed the power line when he hit it. Cool. Alright, so here's the manuscript page. But anyway, I wish more people would be of the mentality that understand that I'm a variety content creator, and you know, you don't have to be at every stream if you don't like the content. If you don't like Alan Wake, you're okay with chilling with me today, but you don't like the game, that's fine, but then don't just sit here and complain about Alan Wake the whole stream. That's kind of what happened with Control. Is I was playing it, I was enjoying it, there was an audience for it, but half the people were sitting there complaining about it. So then after that, I was like, you know, you kind of get turned off from wanting to go back to it and do DLCs and stuff. So I never did. I never went back and I never played the Control DLC. Maybe I will. We'll have to see if there's a time for it. The thing is, this game itself has two DLCs to do in this collection, and then after that, on top of that, to then do another DLC of it all at once is maybe I'll make overload, you know, but we'll see. Okay, Cynthia on her way to the dam.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
Wow. Imagine that. Imagine since the 1970s when there was the whole Tom Zane, Barbara Jagger thing going on, that you were the only person in town who knew about the demon in the lake that wants to take over the town, and you were the person who was kind of like behind the scenes protecting the town. But everyone thought you were crazy? Man. Shout out to Bruce Wayne, who has become a channel supporter. Thank you, Bruce Wayne, for the membership. It's actually been quite a while since we got a new member, and I appreciate that. I should also shout out everyone who's been chilling and contributing today. Thank you to James for the latest super chat. Thank you to the villain for the top tip of the day. We're currently at $52 in tips, working towards the $100 tips goal, where you guys will get to pick a hat for me to wear on today's stream. If you like this stream, guys, please support it. If you can with tips, please do. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. All right. Now we head this way. We got the flares and the batteries and the shotgun ammo. The whole range. And this door's locked. Fuck. Oh, I don't like that noise. I hear roaring. For monsters roaring and shit. Like, what the fuck? Here's a thermos to get from the other side. Yeah, I can't walk through these lines, so I'm gonna have to get it from another direction. Oh no. I'm surrounded. Okay, flare. I couldn't dodge because the flare was in there. I dodged that. Fuck you. Okay. Woo! Okay, fuck you. Very nice. You know, you would think someone, if there's this many power lines with issues, would come out here and try to fix it instead of ignoring the fact that there's a million live wires at the power plant. You know, perhaps it's a safety hazard, or, you know, if this really powers your whole town, maybe you should look into this. Kind of an issue. Please tell me we're not going to take another gondola. Whoa, look at this! An armchair. That's funny. This is what, the third one like this we found in the game? Sitting here with a view. Okay. Week's plan. Oh, by the way, Wolf's Paradox has tipped me $5. Says, good day to you, sir. What is your favorite season and why? Actually, it's fall. The fall is my favorite season because it's cool. It actually, you get a lot of moisture, which we need after dry summers that we usually have here. Having a lot of rain and moisture in the air is a nice thing. It's actually the most comfortable season for streaming. Right now, I am super comfortable. It's cool. I got a fan going, nice air coming in, natural lighting. Don't even need to have my lantern, or my, I say lantern. Don't need to have my lamp on during the day when I'm streaming, which is good. And in fall, you got the cool fall stuff, like you got pumpkin spice and the leaves changing. You got Halloween, and of course the big game rush as well. This year not as much, but usually you get such a cool increase in people interested in video games this time of year. So for me, like, this is definitely my favorite time of year. I love it. Yes, rest in peace to Colin Powell. I did hear that he died because he already had pre-existing conditions, and then he got COVID, and it's messed up. Do I like Popeye's chicken? I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Well, most random combination of questions right there. My favorite season. Did I know Colin Powell died? And do I like Popeye's chicken? Wow. All right. Yeah, it's changed. Intoxicated Vet says, when I lived in Washington, it rained every day. It's changed. The climate, just like everywhere, the climate has changed dramatically. In the summer, we had, no lie, almost 3 months without rain. It was dry as hell. Everyone said it was the driest, hottest summer ever. It was incredibly uncomfortable. People aren't ready for that kind of stuff out here. But now it seems to be the new normal. We had a day that was 111 degrees. In the Pacific Northwest, it was 111 degrees. Damn. Here we are. It's like The Walking Dead. Look. Everyone crashed. Don't know why that car was going the wrong direction, but okay. Do I believe in climate change? It's not even a matter of believing it. I'd be a complete moron to not think that it's real at this point, you know? Yeah, see, that's another thing. I actually like in the winter, or excuse me, in the fall, you get to start to wear, like, more comfy, warmer clothes.
I found a way to turn the bridge.
We put on some nicer sheets on our bed. We have a nice comfy comforter we use now in the bedroom. I like all of that. Like, the summer, I feel is oh, fucking shit! Whoa! Holy fucking wow! There's 2 burst out of the door. Did you see the speed that guy moved? Oh my god. That guy was nuts. That's the fastest guy in the game so far. No, but anyway, I like that. I like being able to wear, like, more comfy clothes, you know, snuggling up with the cooler weather and everything. You know what they say is that when it's cool, you can always find a nice comfy way to get warm, but when it's warm, it's not always easy to find a way to get cool. And that's true. Unless you're just sitting in front of an AC blasting you in your face. There's a thermos, by the way. It's not easy to get cool at all. But right now, toss on some, you know, longer sleeve clothes, nice sweater, some PJ pants instead of shorts. Warm yourself right up. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of what's going on right now. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh, the birds! Ah! Fucking shit! Oh! Whoa! The birds are killing! Woo! Oh! No, don't do it! Don't do it! Ah! Okay, 1 down, 2 down. Here's the 3rd. That ain't no flock of seagulls, man. 3 down. Did I kill them all? Oh, shit. The bridge never stops rotating, so I have to wait for the bridge to line up properly and then jump off the bridge. The bridge is completely busted. Oh my god. See, I agree, Guts. He says this is very good from a game from 2010. Kudos to Remedy. The game holds up. Like, this is still a really awesome game. It's creepy. It's fun. It definitely holds up. If anything, the little bit of the graphical overhaul for this version really made it feel like, you know, a special game again. Oh shit, Night Springs. Nice.
Men dreaming of being butterflies, or
Hell yeah.
butterflies that dream of being men. Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence in Night Springs.
Night Springs.
Tonight's episode, an absence of creativity.
Oh, sounds like the current state of game development.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me?
Oh, Lydia, thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
Oh, great. Show me.
Oh, Martha. Oh, that's amazing.
Ah!
I found it here this morning.
It's
The
like
fuck?
it isn't there, but oh, I can't look straight at it.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Whoa!
How did you get here?
Well, I'm trying to work.
Did you put this thing here?
In a way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
Oh, I guess the temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence, a profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well, too. I came up with 2 old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start. I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here, then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. Could sink the whole enterprise.
Oh my.
Listen, ladies, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic?
Okay then.
Is that too moronic? Indeed. Who can tell? It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime.
The stupid and the sublime.
Night Springs.
Okay then. That was very exciting. Okay. What's up, Keenan Uchiha? Or Uchina? How you doing? Alright, let's cross over here and get to... Ooh. Coast Guard.
Managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. I'll give you support.
Okay. So, that's totally not how a chopper handles, by the way. It flew in like a jet. So she's going to give us support. Let's make sure we didn't miss any items up the street here before we go up here. Don't think so, but just to double check. Okay. Alright. Pretty much the story of my life, dancing the line between the stupid and the sublime. Maybe I've been living in Night Springs all along. Okay. I see a big boy. Dodge. Oh, bullshit. Oh, come on, you comboed. I dodged, you still hit me. Good? Ugh. Well, I'll be playing Metroid Dread, yes, eventually. When exactly, I don't know, but I will be playing. Okay. Checkpoint. Cool. I had enough of this. Fuck you. Triple kill, bitch. Oy. Bruce Wayne to me $1.50 says, I never played this back in the day. I love games where light is a tool or weapon. Can't talk till tomorrow in chat. Talk to you tomorrow. That is correct, Bruce. If you're a newcomer, it is a 24-hour wait. You have to sub to the channel. The reason is because of the insane amount of trolls and harassment that I got the first month or so that I became a YouTube streamer about 5 months ago. It was pretty out of control. And so I had to institute that mode, which was added about, I'd say about a month after I was streaming here. I guess YouTube got wind of all the trolling and came to help me out and gave me that mode. So now the trolls can't come here and be dicks. As of tomorrow, you should be good to go. And I apologize you can't talk right now. It has nothing to do with you. The birds are back. Ah! The birds are back in town. The birds are back in town. Ah, there's a secret over here. Nice. Thanks, Cynthia. So we'll all see Bruce tomorrow. Sorry, Bruce, that you can't talk today. I really do apologize. I wish people could just come in and act normal, but too many fucking morons on this planet. Okay. Let's add that to the total. So we're now currently up to $58 in tips and climbing, guys. Again, going for the $100 tips goal where you guys have to pick a hat for me to wear. And if we hit the full tips goal of $150 today, there's a vest. I would love for that. I would really appreciate the support. Thank you guys in advance. All right. Let's continue. They got a leak. We don't have enough going on. Now since there's going to be a rock slide. Oh, no. Look at this guy. Jumpsuit Jeffrey. Whoa! The guy behind me, he's hitting me in my ass. These guys look like office workers. They got like shirt and tie on and shit, but then they got fucking scythes and they're trying to chop me up. Jeez. Safe haven this way, and that's where we're headed.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
So that was power plant signal. It was actually what it represented. Interesting. That's cool. I like that. I also like coffee. Trust no one in the dark. It's damn good advice. In the dark, be very careful about what happens. You never know. All right, here we are. Generator hall.
Hold it right there!
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
Damn. Thank you to James for another super chat. I appreciate that. Okay.
It's in the well-lit room.
It is in the well-lit room?
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Huh.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard.
There we go.
It's drained all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Elski says, it feels like you've been streaming on YouTube forever. The Twitch days feel like an age ago. Do you feel this way, or is it just my perception of time? You know, here's the thing. I've been around the block, like, if you remember, when I first started streaming, I streamed on Twitch for, like, not even, what is it, a year? Because I started in 2013. Didn't I leave by, like, late 2013, or was it 2014? I don't know. I wasn't there for a very long time. Then I went to YouTube for several years. If you remember, I was on YouTube streaming here for about 2.5 years, if not longer. And I only went back to Twitch when people tried to convince me that there were significant improvements to Twitch, reasons to go back, and also the fact that YouTube revenue was falling apart at that time. There were no, keep in mind, there were no memberships, there were no super chats, none of that stuff. And I was looking to make a living as a streamer because YouTube ad revenue had plummeted, and that's where I went back to Twitch. Now, I was on Twitch for a good 4.5 years, so that's a big chunk of time. And I can understand why people feel like I was there for a very, very long time or whatever. But honestly, I don't feel like there's a venue that's my home. I feel like whenever I'm on a stream talking to you guys, that's home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if it's on Twitch or on YouTube or somewhere else. This is my stream, and this always will be my stream. It doesn't matter what chat format we have to use to communicate. This is still my stream. It doesn't feel like a giant difference doing this than what I was doing over on Twitch, besides the fact that maybe it looks a little different to you guys, you know, the chat room or whatever. But it's definitely has differences, but I feel like we're doing the same thing. I don't feel like there's been that dramatic of a change. If anything, I mean, I'll be honest, I actually think Darkness Waits in My Dreams, I Miss You, Tom. I actually think that we have more control here on YouTube over the stuff that happens than we did on Twitch. On Twitch, I felt like it was more out of control,
Hurry.
number one.
The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
With the amount of people who could just come to a stream and start trolling and shit. But on top of that, the fact that Twitch just fucking does stupid shit. Oh, you broke our rules. We're going to suspend your stream. What? Well, how did I break your rules? We don't even have to tell you. What? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
To the well-lit room if the lights in the pipe go out. You must go outside to use the emergency switch. I have been preparing for these times, the dark tides. You have found my caches, haven't you?
Yes.
You can see the signs. Very few people can. Yes, please. Take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's work, don't we? Dark.
Oh, the fence won't open. I think it's supposed to open. Oh, wait. Cut the power to the transformer yard? Oh, okay. I gotta do this first. Oh, boy. We do this first, then we go back in there, I think. Okay. But anyway, in summary, yes, there's definitely differences between streaming on YouTube and Twitch. And yeah, now I've been streaming on YouTube for over 5 months. So now it kind of feels like, yeah, I've been here a long time and people kind of feel at home here, which is a good thing. I'm happy that you guys are now coming and you feel at home on my streams. It's not like, oh, Phil's been displaced and it feels different or it feels weird or anything like that. But basically, I do feel that we have more control over the streams here and we have less trolling element. And I like that. You know what I mean? Do we have all the features of Twitch? No. But I do feel that the features we have here are great. And the fact that I do not have to worry at all on YouTube about getting shut down. I just don't. You know what I mean? Like, on Twitch, at any moment, I'm walking on eggshells. I could say and do something that pisses off some fucking volunteer administrator moderator who thinks I said something I didn't say, who thinks I meant something I didn't mean, and then they fucking suspend my streams. Like, fuck off. If you're going to punish someone making content on your site who's running a business, you have to prove wrongdoing. Twitch doesn't feel that, so fuck them. Why am I going to waste my time over there, right? I feel safe over here. I feel like, man, I've been on YouTube for the longest time. I've never been banned from YouTube or anything like that. So I feel good here. I feel like this is a place where I can make my content and have great streams with you guys. And I don't have to be walking on fucking eggshells every 10 seconds that someone's going to say I did something I didn't do and try to punish me for it. You know what I mean? You fuckhead. You piece of shit. The other thing is with
Weaver had sent me
YouTube.
to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
Yeah. I opened this, but it doesn't work. Look. The other thing is, what I was going to say is YouTube has gotten so much better dealing with shit like false copyright claims and shit like that. YouTube used to be the worst. Now they're like the best. Like, they don't take that shit anymore. False claims, they actually try to verify the claims now. They don't just falsely grant every fake copyright claim, because they had so many issues with that now they have protections in place, you know? I've actually had times where YouTube reached out to me and said, hey, you know, did you claim this? Did you claim that? And I'm like, no, I did not. And then they would cancel a claim that was a false claim done in my name. You see? So, I'm not saying it's foolproof. It's not. Listen, there's always going to be shit, abuse and everything. But in general, YouTube handles it way better than Twitch. Twitch literally, to this day, still just false grants copyright claims without verifying anything. They literally just say, oh, someone impersonated someone and put fake info in, grant the claim, take down the stream. They're that bad. They don't care. They're lazy as fuck, and they don't feel any responsibility. YouTube has been there, done that, and to some extent is doing things better for sure. So, that's a great thing. I feel, and here's the other thing too. I've been on YouTube since 2007, okay? I've been putting content out consistently since 2008. I don't feel afraid that something I say and do on YouTube is going to get me kicked off of YouTube, because I've been there, done that, and I've done far worse in the past than I'm ever going to do in the future. There's no way, you know what I'm saying? And there's also, I mean, there's people on YouTube who are way over the top worse than me. There's no way that I'm going to get, you know, banned off the site for doing stuff. You know what I mean? I
could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
I do feel, I'm not saying it's foolproof. I'm just saying I feel way safer here on YouTube. Bruce Wayne just did a super chat. He says Twitch lived long enough to become the villain. That's right. Because Twitch,
if I could figure out the gates, I could use them to get to the kill switch.
If you remember, when I first started streaming, I streamed on Twitch because YouTube didn't even have streaming at the time. And then I left Twitch, came back to YouTube, and I liked streaming on YouTube, but it was just hard because they didn't have a good chat or anything. So it was a pain in the ass to figure out how to do it. Let's see here. Is that correct? I think there's I think that worked because I think there's stairs. Or you know what it is? Maybe you have to do a combination. I think we have to find a way to get all three of them to be deployed. There we go. Yeah, you have to have all three of them deployed so you can walk across all of them. Nice. Ambulatory did a super chat. He says, I log on Twitch, first thing I see a woman slobbering a mic. Yeah, because they literally sold out. All they care about is money now. They don't care about the quality of any content on that site. They just keep fucking, you know, allowing the most disgusting, vile shit on there. And they don't care about the quality of their content anymore. Hey, make a buck. Pretty fucked up. And by the way, I'm not saying that YouTube is dramatically better in that regard, but you know, kind of hard to be serious about running a business on a site where that shit is taking place, you know?
Who designs these things?
Achievement! Gatekeeper. Cut the power to the transformer yard. Now we gotta do
The
time
transformer yard
platforming.
went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Okay. Too bad we'll probably have to fight our way back. Okay. Oh shit! Wow! That was a close one. Fuck. Oh no! This is a lot of assholes. Fuck you. Oh my god. Woo! Okay. Woo! That was a close one. So, by the way, Amplitory, let me get you. You were the latest super chatter. The funny thing is, here you go, Protusum Zone. I don't want to sound like a doomer, but you had more viewers on Twitch, and I had more viewers on Twitch for 2 reasons. Okay. Number 1, I had more viewers on Twitch because there was more trolls. There were more people sitting here just shitting on me. And they actually, like, hid well. Oh, I'm not going to directly shit on Phil, but I'll, you know, I'll wait and I'll say slide remarks and fucking, you know, backseat dissing and shit. And they would sit there in the little boys club trying to hide and skirt the rules so they didn't get banned. And there was a bunch of people like that. And in addition to that, there was actually what's called discoverability on Twitch. What that means is you could type in, oh, who's streaming Alan Wake Remastered today? And an inventory would come up, oh, look, there's like 10 people, and here's the top. And you could easily get people to jump in there and watch you, discover you. There is no discoverability on YouTube. It just doesn't exist. You can't be discovered because there's too many people using these fucking dumbass practices to get noticed for drama content, for stupid shit. And in addition to that, as you know, with DSPGaming, I've already explained many times over the years how that channel's discoverability was destroyed. But I don't care, man. I don't. We're having a good time here. We're chilling, right? Who cares? Am I making a living doing this still? Yes. Are we having a good time together? Yes. So why do I care about there being 1,000 people or 10 people on my stream? I don't care. As long as we're chilling and having a good time, that's all I care about.
I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started.
Look, there's the caches.
And woke the darkness up. He tried to bring them back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. He was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse it.
I curse you, Tom Zane.
Room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain.
If you didn't notice, one of the interesting things she said is that Thomas Zane was famous, a famous
pipe will
writer,
take us
but he
directly
wrote
to the
himself out of
well-lit
existence, so
room.
no one remembered him
Okay, I need to
anymore.
call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
No.
No! For the sweet love of...
Great, they crashed, I think.
Barry!
Their chopper just crashed.
We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
So he's stopping to go help Barry and Sarah rather than doing the plan, you see?
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Right, she's been alive for how long? She's gonna be fine. Okay. So we gotta go save them, right? Damn, a lot of people just said a lot of interesting stuff in the chat. I kind of want to read some of it. Hold on. So, Snow Cooper says, I actually like how much more interactive it is. You answer a lot of my questions here on the YouTube streams. Shui says, I honestly like YouTube so far because being a member feels much more interactive with the polls and such. I agree. Remember, being a sub on Twitch, there wasn't much I could do besides just give you guys emotes. That was really it. Here on YouTube, there's actually things tied to the YouTube channel that I can do that in the last month or two have actually given you extra stuff. I just wish more people would do it. I wish more people would be like, oh, I see the value in being able to nominate and vote on games for the Halloween event and be able to ask questions for Ask the King and get a high chance of them being answered. But a lot of people don't see that value. They're like, oh, I can't just use your emotes on anyone's channel. It's like, that's like the dumb kid stuff, you know? Actually having a stake in what's on the channel versus doing a dumb emote in someone else's channel. But some people like the dumb kid stuff, obviously. Okay. See now, Ruffian Forever, I agree on this moment, or this notion. He says, the more viewers you have, the more that they tell people about your content and it spreads the word. I agree with you. But, again, there's no discoverability on YouTube. It's just not possible. The site's too big, it's been around for too long, too many people take advantage of drama and the algorithms to basically get clickbait shit. And on top of that, this channel, DSPGaming, has been through the ringer with DMCA abuse and all kinds of shit, and it's just never going to be back in the featured channels, you know what I mean? It's just never going to, and I've accepted that. Christopher Black says, I've been picking good games for the Halloween season. Thank you. I'm doing my best here. Let's see here. Is that... Okay, I think I said everything now. Good. Cool. By the way, we're going to take a break of roughly 15 minutes. I think we're almost at the end of episode 5, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm pretty sure we're nearing the end of it. The well-lit room. There's a manuscript page right there. We don't need the batteries. Let's read the manuscript page. How are we doing, by the way? So there's a missing page here. 1, 2. So look at that. Outside of this page, there's only 2 pages left that we didn't get. I guarantee you we lost one back in the town. It was in the town hall. We were probably supposed to go upstairs into one of the side rooms, and sadly I grabbed the chopper keys and it teleported us to the cutscene. So we pretty much missed out on that one, I feel. Well, there's actually 2 of them here that we didn't read, so we'll read these 2, and then there's at least going to be another one to find.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
So his idea is go back to the cabin, which, by the way, the cabin doesn't exist, so how's he going to get back there? I don't know. But get back to the cabin and write a final page that basically is the happy ending to the story. Guts the Black Swordsman says, I'm happy I finally get to interact with you here on Twitch. I always watched your videos on demand during the time period that you were on Twitch all the time. Awesome.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew.
Yep.
They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
See, and here's the thing. This is what I keep telling you guys, is choppers are like death traps. If a chopper is flying, great, but if the chopper has an issue and crash lands, that's like a gas can that's going to explode when it hits the ground. You know, even working for a chopper company for the longest time, I would never want to be in a chopper. It's too dangerous. Jade, no, I'm not going to play Ghostbusters on Halloween. Actually, I just replayed the Ghostbusters remake game like 2 years ago when it came out. Let's see here. All right, let's continue. See, Protusum Zone, here's the thing. In some cases, what you're saying is correct. He basically says, well, more viewers means more revenue for you. In some cases, that's correct. My case may be a situation where that's not the case. Because back when I had more viewers on Twitch, were there more overall viewers? Yes. But did it always equate to more revenue? No. Absolutely not. To me, it's more like having a smaller, more personal audience and having that relationship of us talking and interacting and you guys knowing you can trust what I'm saying about a game. I think that's more important to my audience and my supporters than say, oh, the stream had 700 to 1,000 viewers. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, more viewers is nice. That doesn't necessarily equate to support or enjoyment. It just means there's more people on the stream watching. It doesn't mean anything. I want you to go take a look at one of these streamers, okay, who has an insane amount of viewers. Tell me how many people they directly talk with and have a conversation, right? How many? They can't. It's too many people on the fucking stream. So it's great they're popular, but you're never going to get meaningful conversation with someone like that. You're just going to have them dicking around. While me, we can actually have meaningful conversations and fun in regards to the stuff I'm playing and doing. And because of that, people will come and support the stream, right? Very well, I feel people will come and support my streams because they can have that aspect that they can't get from somebody else. You know? Here's what I can tell you. When I was on Twitch, absolutely, I made more revenue from subs. I mean, holy shit. I had like 900 subs, right? But, it wasn't as personal as it is here on YouTube right now. And admittedly, I feel like the tips were lower. Now, maybe I'm wrong, because honestly, I didn't even sit down and look at it. But I feel like people here are like, okay, well, I understand Phil's going to have less of an audience on YouTube, but let me support him then with tips and stuff to help him out. And I like the fact that I can have real conversations with him, you know? Did I get him? Okay. Damn, there's more and more. There's so many right now. The fucking birds. Oh! Is that it? Holy shit, man. Okay. What's funny is this is where we came from. So it looks like this will be a shortcut up, right? I don't know why we need that right now, though. Oh, shit. Well, that sucked. I'm not gonna lie. That really sucked. A slip and a trip, and Alan Wake just dipped. And now he's dead.
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, The wreck was empty.
That's a good sign. Whew. Okay. Yeah, no one cares. Chigaman says the Crysis Remastered trilogy came out this past Friday. No one talks about it. What a waste of dev time and money. Yeah, who cares? The thing is, they just made a remake too. Remember, they just redid Crysis like a year or two ago, and it was terrible. So why the fuck would anyone care about the remastered trilogy? Crysis, listen, Crysis was hot at the time because it really was the best running video game ever. On PC, it was like groundbreaking. But we're talking like so long ago that the graphics don't even hold up anymore. So who cares? It was never about the gameplay elements of Crysis. It was always the graphics.
Over here!
Hang in there, I'm coming!
Get ready, Wake. Get the hell shut, you freaks!
Oh, fuck this. Eat it. Eat it, bitches. Oh my god! What light through yonder window? Defeat 50 people with the flare gun. I killed like 5 or 6 of them together right there. Wow.
We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
I don't want to switch to the hunting rifle because I got 32 shots in the pump action shotgun, so. You got a fucked up house down there. That's where actually we were supposed to go, actually. Let's just see if there's anything in the house. There might be. No, but seriously, like, who the fuck cares about Crysis anymore? That's what I mean. Like, Alan Wake, this was a game that in history, it actually was a really awesome game. Everyone talked about it. It was one of the best games of the year when it came out. And the fact that, 11 years later, let's remake it with modern graphics for modern consoles and make it really feel like an awesome experience in 60 frames. That's a remaster to talk about. Crysis was only popular because of the graphics ever. So who gives a fuck if you've made it look like a modern game? It's the same shitty, outdated game, you know?
Most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe. You know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs.
Nah.
Ooh, I should have kept that gym membership.
What was I gonna say? Crysis 2. I played Crysis 2 as a new release back in the day on the Xbox 360.
You see those lights?
I thought it was like an okay game. It was average. There it is. Really, I thought it was just like an average game. I didn't think it was a great game when I played it. I actually thought it was very tedious at the end. Very annoying.
You can't beat her.
Watch.
What the hell is this thing? It's everywhere!
What the hell? Oh,
More than one of them!
oh, there's the teleporters.
Moves like that. It's impossible! Ah! Ah! Do something!
A lot of these fucking guys, huh? A lot of teleporters. Fuck this.
I can't get a shot!
Flashbang.
Go, there! Ow, they're all over the place!
The flashbang got him.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
This is cool now that you have the team of people
Al,
working
I got
together.
a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Okay. Will I ever replay Black Mesa? I don't know. Like, I played it to the end, but that was only like half the game, right? It wasn't the
Please.
full...
Please tell me
It
we
wasn't
don't
the
have to move
full
from here.
Half-Life
Way out.
experience, and
Try
then
not
now
to get us
do I
killed.
really want to go back this late? Like 10 years later to play it? I don't know.
Wake, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Yeah, obviously we're gonna have a gauntlet of enemies here to hold off when we try to get up the elevator.
Heads up! Here they come!
Here they come! Flare gun time!
Oh
Dun 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 dun! Oh! That is so awesome.
We have to hold them off.
That guy's kind of stuck.
No, get off me! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, sucking.
Shooting!
I swear this is the slowest elevator in the world.
It is. It is. This is gonna keep coming.
Almost here, Wake. Just hold on.
Flashbang time. Blammo! Finally. Let's go. Come on.
Where the hell did that freak go?
Al, hit the button.
Oh. Wait for me. Button. Who's got the button? Woo! Still not done with
We're almost there.
episode
There's
5.
an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Tommy has become
crazy,
a supporter.
but
Thank you,
she's
Tommy.
got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Duh.
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
There's more. We're not done yet.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door.
Opens the door. Here we go.
I think something's broken. Pull the button down so we can get in.
Oh no. Oh, come on. God damn it.
Ow! Ow! Wait!
What's going on?
We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, wait. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Al, please be careful.
I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
Ah. Okay, I was like, how do I do it?
You're kidding me.
GTG took me $1.50. Says, why didn't you do a part 2 funny montage of Alan Wake back in 2015? What? What do you mean by that? A part 2 funny montage of Alan Wake in 2015. Well, first of all, I hadn't played it since, what was it? 11 years ago. So that would have been 2010. So that would have been like randomly doing a montage 5 years later would have kind of been weird. If you're alluding to when I was doing edited style stuff on KO Gaming, because I wasn't really doing throwback montages like that. I was doing more, oh, here's the highlights of what I was doing this week. Here's a game review of a new game and stuff like that. But I'm not exactly sure what you're getting at, GTG. If you have more elaboration you'd like to ask, please go ahead. James has tipped me $4.20. Thank you, James, for the tip. That gets us up to $63 in tips. And it's actually time for a break. So we'll go on a break here, come back, and finish up episode 5 and keep going. You know, we're going to be playing till 4 p.m., so we'll have maybe even more. Maybe we'll start episode 6. We'll see. Thank you, guys. Okay.